Welcome back to another episode of Saga of Tanya the Evil. So in the previous episode, everything seemed to be going really well. Too well, I would say. And, you know, just as our Empire's forces ended up encircling some of the Republican forces, alongside obviously Tanya being one of the Empire forces. Just when that happened and when victory looked very easy for the Empire, some of the, what are they called again? Allied Kingdom? I think so, right? The UK forces ended up showing up, including the super soldier. The super soldier Swedish guy, who seems to have some kind of like insane powers granted by being X. So, I have a feeling that Tanya is gonna have a wild time trying to take that guy down now in this episode. So, let's see how that entire matchup goes down. I feel like that's gonna be a really hype, well, matchup, showdown, whatever you want to call it. So let's see it. So let's go into Saga of Tanya the Evil, episode 11? Yeah, episode 11. Yep, it was going all way too well. Here we go. Let me also do this before I forget, before my ears get blown out. Loud grunts. I wonder if Grunts is actually dead now. No opening? Okay. Whoa. Here we go. Yep. Golden Eye. Oh, here is the opening. Wow, that's an interesting placement. Resistance. Company size. You got this. Nice. Oh, baby, a double. Oh, Nice shield. Come on, Vice. Oh. Ba, ba, ba. Nice. Oh, nice ricochet. Nice. Here we go. Oh, wow. She's like, those weapons go against the Geneva Convention. Wow. You're cheating. He's kind of slick though. Oh. Come on, Vice. I need you to survive. Vice! Vice! No! Vice! This is... Wow, this is it. This is the plan from being X. Ooh, okay. Slow-mo. Oh, once again, nice blend of 2D and 3D. The art. The art is so good here. Oh, nice. Nice. Huge. Wait, don't get cocky. Yeah. Red Eye. I am atomic. Oh! Ah! Vice? Cereb. Say hello to my little friend. Oh! Oh! Swiss cheese, baby! Nice! Oh my god! Whoa, 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 the line art! That looked sick. How's Tanya doing though? She's fine. Woo! Okay, they survived that. It didn't go as badly as I thought it would. So, is this still... Okay, this is still a success then. Whoop. That went better than expected. We lost a few men in our battalion, but we still succeeded in the goal. By we, I mean the Empire, obviously. My boys, my homies. Oh, we didn't lose anyone, guys. Silly of me to assume that people would die in a war. I'm happy that at least Grants is alive. I like that guy. Oh, here we go. What's up, the Republicans? Wait, what? Oh, we won the war by a lot. Wow, I did not expect it to be this fast. Wow, that was fast. The switch up. The switch up from everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good. They're so cocky that I always feel like something is gonna go wrong, but I hope it doesn't. The smirk at the statue. Ah, here we go. Our battalion. Oh. Oh, sorry. That's wild. Nice transition. That looks fun. Oh, that looks fun. Boys will be boys. That's a fair question. Armistice, okay. Malgeria. Interesting. Mm. I mean, I feel like he's being very fair here. Yo! Do it. I mean, what the other guy was saying kind of makes sense, because especially if maybe if the armistice isn't in full effect yet, then maybe yes, that's a different topic. But if there is an armistice in effect, and they would go and like break that armistice by attacking the army that's fleeing, I feel like that could do a lot of damage to basically just the entire situation happening here to the empire. So I can see where he's coming from, and also, I mean, what they're doing is basically trying to attack the people who are fleeing the country, right? Because of the war or because they lost the war. And yes, those people could be dangerous, but also they could just, you know, be fleeing the country because they don't want to live under the empire, not because they want to take, you know, they want to take revenge on it, right? So I feel like it's a very extreme, extreme solution that Tanya has thought of here. Stop, Tanya. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I really like this episode. As I said, I do think me personally, I like the episodes that aren't as centered around purely combat more than the ones that are just fully on the battlefield. Like this one. I really like this one. Because it's more so centered around Tanya's character and stuff like that. And I really like that. And also, obviously, some politics and stuff. But, okay. Interesting, because as I said, yeah, I think what Tanya is saying has obviously some merit to it, and there, I'm sure there have been instances in our past, not that I could recall any per se, but I'm sure there have been instances where, you know, this kind of thing happened, and because the army wasn't quick enough to respond to this kind of situation, they would end up losing because of it, right? Or maybe taking a big hit because of it. I'm sure there have been situations like this, and that's why Tanya is so, you know, she's so radical about it. Radical, is that even the word? Extreme? Let's say extreme about it. You know, and wanting to get rid of all of them. At the end of the day, I do think it is, as I said, extreme, because I feel like the only thing that you have here is the army is fleeing, right, from the supervision of the empire. Now, they could be just fleeing to another nation to look for a better life, you know, and they refuse to live under the empire. I feel like that's fair. I feel like there's a lot of people, whether they're like military personnel or normal civilians, who ended up, you know, because of some war and because of the outcome of the war, ended up fleeing to another country. And I feel like this is what's happening. This is what could be happening here. But Tanya is saying that it is 100% an army that's running away and, you know, planning to take revenge on it, or I guess some kind of enact revenge in some sort, in some way on the empire, which could be the case, but also could not be the case, right? So, but it's interesting seeing Tanya like this, because it almost seems like, I wonder how, if her priorities switched at all, because obviously you could see this and be like, oh, it's because she would only get her wish, which was peace, from the very beginning. She would only get it once the war was fully over, right? So you could see it as that, but also it feels like she's getting more and more passionate about actually, you know, the victory of the empire and stuff like that, just purely because of, I don't know, not maybe necessarily love for the empire, but purely because it's a country that she's in and she wants to, well, ensure its victory, not necessarily purely because of peace. At least that's what it feels like so far to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe it is purely because of you know, wanting to live in peace. But as I said, no matter what, I'm sure that no matter what happens, being X is not gonna let peace be an option, right, in this. So no matter how hard Tanya tries, there is a 0% chance that she's gonna be able to live in peace, right? I guess that's kind of like the revenge that she wants to enact onto being X, is to just show to it that she can live in peace without acknowledging him as a god, right? Maybe in these hard times, maybe. I guess that would kind of make sense. But yeah, I think that every single time that peace seems to be coming close, being X is just gonna pull some strings and new shit is gonna go down. And yeah, I don't think Tanya is gonna be able to do much about it. But I guess we'll see. But anyways, next episode is going to be the last one of the TV series. As I said, make sure to leave some recommendations what should be replacing this on Patreon, specifically. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you can ignore this part because this is already long been done all on Patreon. So yeah, for Patreon, for you on Patreon, let me know what you think should be replacing this on the channel. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the final episode. Peace.